Incredibly, he started at Sassafraz only 3 months before it was engulfed in flames on that fateful day in December 2006. So many people would have probably decided to leave at that point, but not Bradley McDonald. In fact, he stayed, and as it turns out, he played a very instrumental role in the rebirth of one of Yorkville's hottest restaurants. Let's go inside and meet the man in the kitchen at Sassafraz. Here now with the executive chef of Sassafraz, Brad McDonald. Hi. Sir, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Interesting story with you. Now, you started 3 months before Sassafraz was engulfed in flames in 2006. Many would decide to leave at that point, maybe seeing it as an omen. You decided to stay.
Rebuild it from the ground up. Nice fresh start. So it was a great opportunity. It was a great learning experience.
Right.
And in the end, it turned out really well. We have a beautiful restaurant, better than ever. So.
Well, you're to thank for that. I mean, you played an instrumental role in that. You know, don't be so modest here, Brad.
It was great. We had a great team, and it was a great opportunity for me to do new things. I designed the kitchen, which was an excellent opportunity.
Not bad.
Sort of a chef's dream.
Right. Yeah.
Put this here, put that there. So it was really, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of hard work. But in the end, it really paid off. So
you seem like a young guy. You are a young guy, but you've been doing this for many years. Talk about your past before Sassafraz.
Well, it started a really long time ago. My parents had a diner outside of London, Ontario. It was pretty casual. Yeah. But I was working the milkshake machine at a very young age. Understanding customers and that sort of thing.
Putting in that extra scoop?
Yeah, exactly. A little bit extra chocolate sauce, never hurt. And from there, I started again when I was 15. Right. Washing dishes. Right. Started from the bottom. So in total, all told now, I'd say 22 years.
22 years
of being a kitchen rat. So it was a lot of fun. Okay, what we're going to do today is a bit of a signature dish of ours. It's a hot smoked duck breast with squash fondant and succotash. So we'll start off by getting our smoke ready for our duck. So what I've done is soak some wood chips. They're apple wood chips in a little bit of water. While we're doing that, we'll start on our squash fondant. I have possibly the biggest squash I've seen all year.
Yeah, I looked at it and I was kind of taken aback by it.
When I was a kid, I ate it a lot. But now in grocery stores, you can get pretty much any vegetable year round. So what we're doing for the squash fondant, I'm just trimming it down so we can get a nice shape that'll present well. And we're putting it in duck fat. Now see that our wood chips are ready. Lots of smoke coming up.
So I gotta tell you, you're the first chef that we've done that has put wood chips in a pan and now is making it into kind of an indoor kind of grill. Yeah. Right? I think it's the first one in the series.
I wouldn't suggest doing it at home unless you have a hood. If you have an exhaust, because I scored the duck breast. Okay. What that does is create a channel, so when we sear it, the fat will run off, so you get a nice even sear across the breast. It's just going to be in there for about 15 minutes. We've got sweet potato. Succotash can be pretty much anything you want it to be. It's vegetables and broth. It could be thick like a stew, light like a soup.
Take it out of there.
It's got a little bit of a change in color, but it's not cooked at all. Okay. But if you can smell the nice smokiness on it, we're going to lose a little bit of that smokiness, a little bit of the harshness as we sear. And as we blanch our sweet potato, now we can add our corn. And I'm just going to dice up a little bit of onion. And we're just going to put the duck breast in the oven with a little bit of butter. And now our sweet potato and corn should be blanched perfectly. So we just need to put a pat of butter on that. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Yeah. And we're just going to warm this in the oven gently.
Okay. Then you're going to have that butter smothering all over. It's going to be so good.
We're pretty much there. What we're going to do is roast the duck breast for about 3-4 minutes, so it's nice. When you rest the meat, the flavors, the juices will stay in. If I slice it now, juices run out, the flavor runs out.
Right. That's why you should never cook a steak with a fork either.
Yeah, exactly. So I've put the squash fondant in the center of the plate. We're just going to put a little bit of the succotash and broth around.
Oh my goodness, that smells delicious, that looks delicious. You got forks, right?
Lots of forks. There's a very sharp knife for this, that way we can keep the slices very thin.
You keep the juices still inside, right? They don't run out.
Exactly.
Right.
Is our dish.
That's it. Beautiful.
Hot smoked duck, squash fondant, and a winter vegetable succotash.
That's beautiful. All right, let's get me a fork.
Okay, perfect.
You guys want a fork too? Come down to Sassafraz. Bradley McDonald, thanks very much, sir.
My pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you, and fantastic work. All the continued success to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Awesome. Let's do it. Let's try it.
Okay.